Now pay close attention to the right rear corner on Bob Bauer's car where you see Danielle, will you marry me? Danielle, can you tell us yes or no? We got a chalkboard down there, let him know. What's it going to be, gang? Yes, Donnie. Yes. Mr. Bauer is right up front to see what the sign says. Look at him looking. Man, he is checking that close. She said yes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that is really great. Bob Bauer has the point. Tim Doran outside. Here they come out of four. Green is out. We're going racing. Down the front straightaway now into turns number 1 and 2. And Bob Bauer on the hammer out in front. Lion Brian Fink moves on the inside. In the 66F. Set him up out of corner 3 and 4. Bauer way up high. Flying Brian makes the move as they come down to front chute. Flying Brian Fink now works his way into the lead. Bauer still rides second. Schwartzlander is third. And it's Bob Waring Sr. and Tim Doran. The back straightaway. Brian Fink still out in front. Brian Schwartzlander riding second. Then it's Bob Waring Sr., Bob Bauer, Leonard Ripper. Brian, Bob, and Bob. Belts is headed back to the pits in car number 64. Out in front, it's Brian and Brian. Flying Brian Fink and Brian Schwartzlander. Bob Waring Sr., then Leonard Ripper, Bob Bauer, and Tim Doran. 6 cars qualify for the field draw. Schwartzlander now starting to close in on the rear bumper of Brian Fink out of that 4th turn. Tim Doran into the wall in car number 12, hard. Timmy skated up high out of the groove in turn number 4 and really bought the Armco big time. White flag last time around. Brian Schwartzlander still hanging right on the back bumper of Brian Fink. And it's going to be Flying Brian Fink taking the win over Brian Schwartzlander. Bob Waring Sr. in for third. Leonard Ripper is up against the wall, but he'll come across the line 4th, and Bob Bauer and Jim Weller will be your 6th and final qualifier. So picking up the win on the 66F, Flying Brian Fink. He's chased across the line by Brian Schwartzlander in the 83, Bob Waring Sr. in the 1, Leonard Ripper the triple deuce flick on the point. Scott Barris in the number 3 car. Dave Regas 27. Jack Sodom on the 8C. Doug Flick in the 7. Dave Murdoch in the 35. Tim Eng. Greg Wheeling with the green flag held high, ready to go. Mark Flick and Scott Barris share the front row. The deuce and the 3. And here they come at you. And Mark Flick on the hammer quick. Takes him down the backstretch your leader. Barris now riding second. Doug Flick works his way into third as Jack Soderman works his way to the pits. Off the 4 and down the front straightaway. Couple cars getting just a little bit high as they exit that 4th turn. With Mark Flick in command in the deuce. Scott Barris rides second, and Doug Flick draws a beat on him in 3 and 4. Mark Flick still in command. Scott Barris races up to the rim out of turn number 2. He hangs on to the second spot ahead of Doug Flick. Barris pushing high in turn number 4. And Flick gets underneath him. Steve Regis and Dave Burdick, then Bobby Kraus and Lou Blaney. And Tim Engels as they try and get the mud off the goggles. Barris gets too high up in that second corner, and it's the Flick brothers now riding 1 and 2. Halfway home. Mark Flick and his brother Doug. Then Scotty Barris. Dave Burdick now gets around Dave Regis as they come across the line. Mark Flick having no troubles navigating that fourth turn. He's on the hammer. His brother Doug rides about a straightaway behind. Then Scott Barris, Dave Burdick, and now Bobby Kraus making an appearance in the top 5. Mark Flick rides the high line out of turn number 4. Barris still having a little bit of problem pushing on the tail end of the second and fourth turns, but he's hanging tough third. And let's bring the white flag down now. Gun lap for Mark Flick in car number 2. Doug Flick riding second. Scotty Barris is third. Dave Burdick, Bobby Kraus, and Leonard Ripper right now. We've got Dave Regis. Mark Flick will win it in car number 2. Second spot will go to the 7 of Doug Flick. Third man across the line is Scott Barris, followed by Dave Burdick and Bobby Kraus. Dave Regis will be your 6th and final qualifier ahead of Tim Engels as Lou Blaney exits for the pits in car number 10. So picking up the win in the deuce is Mark Flick. Congratulating him on the backstretch is his brother Doug. And Doug's coming around one more time just to make sure we counted right. And, oh baby, check this out, huh? Yipes. The Hooter girls and the Budweiser babes. And the hot rod, Rodney Belts, bringing up the rear in car number 64. That have the autograph on them, there's still a few of them out there. There's still some autograph stickers that are good for a free hat. Here we go, out of 4. Breaks him down the front straightaway now into turn number 1 and 2. Gets way up high out of the second corner. And everybody comes charging after him. Dave Regis in the 27 car has the point out of turn number 4. Four cars slicing and dicing out of corner number 4, and look at Doug Flick go to the top side of the Speedway in car number 7. Live at turn number 2, and it's the other Flick out in front, Doug Flick. It's flying Brian Fink second, and the yellow is out. Caution on the Speedway. We have a bunch of debris down in turn number 1. Debris set to go racing up in 3 and 4. Get ready to restart them with a Regis out in front. Here they come right at you. Look out, Doug Flick, Brian Fink. Molding their race cars together. And we've got a yellow, immediate yellow out here. Flying Brian Fink and Doug Flick getting together on the restart.
Look at a number 7. They checked the car out. Doesn't look to be any damage on the outside. Doug's going to try to make a run of it. He's getting strapped in, and he'll rejoin the field this feature event.
House is 4th, Leonard the Ripper 5th. And away we go. Mark Flick down on the inside in car number 2. Makes a run about Bauer. Bauer gets a little bit high. In the meantime, Mark Biggett stick Flick on the bottom side of the racetrack. Goes for the lead and has the point. He brings Bobby Kraus right with him. A bump and run between Regis and Brian Swartzlander. And things are terminal for Doug Flick. He's back to the pits in the 7 car. Something apparently didn't feel right for Doug. Flick will crank it up out of 4-year leader. Kraus, Swartzlander. Leonard Ripper getting a strong ride in the triple deuce. Look out, Bob Waring Jr. is in the infield. Back up on the racetrack. Ripper is way up high in turn number 2, and he broke. Ripper has broken the triple deuce, and the yellow is out. Yellow. Mark Flick and Bobby Kraus bring him out of turn number 4. Down in the 1 and 2 we go, racing now. Brian Swartzlander sticks a nose in there in the 83S. Mark Flick opens up 3 car lengths on Bobby Kraus. Flick, Kraus, Swartzlander, Weller, and Blaney. Boy, Weller and Blaney really carrying those left front wheels as they come out of the corners. Bobby Kraus is also picking up that left front tire. Watch those left front wheels. Look at Blaney, man, he's really carrying the wheel. Scott Barris may have just blown a number 3. Bob Waring Jr. having trouble with you folks again down there out of turn number 4. They're just not showing our defending champion any hospitality at all. Mark Flick, Bobby Kraus, Brian Swartzlander, Weller and Blaney, and look at him carry that left front. I don't know who's getting that wheel up higher, Kraus, Weller, or Blaney. Have the suspension pretty soft on that right rear. Mark Flick digs in and drives away. Now Kraus gets a little high up in 2, and that gives Brian Swartzlander a shot at him. And Brian Swartzlander gets into 2nd. On the backstretch, Dave Murdick will bring out the yellow. Yellow is out. Turn number 4. Mark Flick brings him out of corner number 4. Brian Swartzlander. 2nd spot. Somebody's got big-time motor problems. That's Carl Murdick in the number 6. And the yellow is out. Yellow is out so that everybody can see. Boy, that was a dandy. Hi, Greg Wheeling cuts him loose up in turn number 3. Here we go now down the back straightaway with Flick out in front. Bobby Kraus regains the runner-up position. Brian Swartzlander says, hey, that's my spot and I want it back now. Swartzlander into 2nd, and he's putting the heat on Mark Flick. And Mark Flick's car didn't sound too healthy when he came across the line that time. Schwartzlander goes for the lead, can't quite get it. Look at Blaney carry that left front. Mercy days, out in front. Mark Flick still your leader. But I'll tell you what, he's losing it, and there goes a tire. There went the tire on Mark Flick's number 2. And the yellow is out. The yellow is out. Your point leader, Mark Flick, lost a tire down the backstretch. Wouldn't think of flying with anybody else but US Air. Here we go, out of corner number 4. Green is out and we're underway. Brian Schwartzlander takes him to the back straightaway. Blaney now gets into second. Off of corner number 4, Kraus tries to get him on the outside. Can't get it done. And Brian Schwartzlander settles in the 83, your leader. Into 3 and 4, Schwartzlander has about 2 or 3 car lengths, but Blaney cuts it down as they enter the corner. Schwartzlander really driving off well, though. Blaney, look at him carry that left front. Gets way out over the ridge on the backstretch. Jim Weller gets by Bob Kraus for third. Kraus says, oh, no, you don't. He comes back at him on the inside. Car over the hill in 2, and the yellow is out. Rodney Belts in car number 64 sets off of the second turn. Little too early, not going to go this time. "17 laps are down. We have 3 to go, and Brian Schwartzlander brings them out of corner number 4. Lou Blaney drives hard out of 2 as he tries to catch Brian Schwartzlander. Picking that left front wheel up with 2 to go. Making a run at him with 1 to go. This one will be over until they get to the black and white. Look at all the photographers lined up to get a picture of this one. Brian Schwartzlander has the lead. Blaney coming hard on the outside. He stumbles just a bit, and Brian Schwartzlander takes them in the 83S. Brian Schwartzlander in the 80 to 31, and Jack Soderman in the 8C. So for the second time this year, the Ferranti Oldsmobile number 83S of Brian Schwartzlander will be in victory lane. Again, that was the Bicknell House car last year. Budweiser Sprint cars are up next for their mid-season championship race. The Budweiser Sprinters are up next for their mid-season championship. Brian Schwartzlander races out of Leechburg, Pennsylvania. Well, we have Flying Brian Fink, and now we're going to have Smiling Brian Schwartzlander. There's a happy camper climbing out of the car, getting a hug in victory lane. I'll tell you what, they're letting him hear it down there on that side of the car. Let's see how you folks can do up here in the grandstands when he gets around to this side, if we ever get him around to this side. Takes a second to compose himself there. More hugs and kisses. All right, they made him feel at home down there on the left side of the car. It's your turn here on the grandstand side, ladies and gentlemen. Your Marymount modified feature winner for the second time this year is smiling Brian Schwartzlander in the 83S. Yeah, the smile got a lot bigger now. You aren't kidding me. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw all those women coming, and he was hugging his wife or whoever that is down there for all he was worth. All right, last call for those of you who would like to get tickets for the World of Outlaws show on August the 2nd. Again, we will remind you down at the main ticket window. Reserve seat tickets are on sale right now for the Don Martin Memorial, the 3rd annual Silver Cup race, $27,000 to win. And again, if you want to see the World of Outlaws at the Lernerville Speedway this year, it's your only chance to do it, folks. So you better run down and get yourself a reserve seat ticket.
Well, Brian Schwartzlander, 20 laps and 6 cautions later, here you are in victory lane at Don Martin's Lernerville Speedway for the second time in 1994. What a race.
Yeah, that was fun. I didn't like all those cautions, though. I'll tell you, it was when Mark was in there, it was close. We were side by side there a few times. I don't know what happened to him, but I knew it was going to be a good race. And them cautions were scaring me because when you start on the outside, I was working better down low, and I wanted to stay down tight. So it worked out for the best, though.
About midway through the race, Brian, you around about lap 14, you were running back there in 3rd position. You were dicing with Bobby Krause. Did your strategy, what type of a strategy, if it did indeed change, was it?
I was just trying to get ahead of him and get into 2nd and try to work on Mark. Boy, he was running real strong, and I knew I was going to have to get underneath him and get him, and I finally did. But we had a tight race there a couple times. We rubbed a little bit on the front straight here, and it was a good run.
And I'm sure you get some funny feelings when you have a veteran like Lou Blaney right on your back bumper, too.
Oh, yeah, I knew he'd be coming. He's always there. And then I seen that red car come on beside me. I said, well, it's going to be fun now or next 3 or 4 laps. So it feels good to finish ahead of him.
Well, congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, picking up the Marymount Modified feature event here at Lernerville tonight, Brian Schwartzlander in the 83F.